Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more.
Oh, yeah.
What is love?
Night of the Roxbury, baby. Oh, yeah.
I don't know. You're not there. I give you my love, but you don't care. So what is right? What is wrong? Give me a sign. What is love?
Yo, Fears. Audience, Fears. Back at it again with another live. Ha ha! The live master is back. On the attack. Jack. Back at it again with another live. Oh! Coffee first. In my new Hollywood mug. By the way, shout out to Hollywood Toys, the only place to live the movies. Follow Hollywood Toys. Coffee first. Ah, there we are. That is a mean cup of coffee. Well, guys, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing great. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. I got Castlevania on. Shout out to Lord Visions. It's been a pretty good day. It's been a very productive day. I got some laundry done. I got some chores done around the house. It rained. I had a little nap. I did a Lego build. And if you guys haven't seen the Lego build from this morning, the Lego build, bam, right here, tomato face, check it out, just like this, hang on, yeah, and then, look at this, nice little character inside, another little tomato face, so there we are. I thought it came out pretty well. Now, I will say, it did give me a couple of problems in the very beginning, but then Fears achieved it. And I also customized it. So, yellow tomato face, Fears. Oh, yeah. The F for Fears. Nice! Oh, yeah. Well, it's been a very productive day. So, got home from work, had breakfast, 2 eggs, and some orange juice, a Lego build, then a nap, then another live, just doing chores around the house. Got to hang out with the fans for a little bit. Got a bunch of donations, so thank you very much for the super sticker donations, you guys. And then I finished Steve Austin, season 5. Some of you reviewing this today, so there we are. And then I talked to my brother, and Shelton and him and my brother's wife are doing absolutely spectacular. So, shout out to my brother and shout out to the fans. There you are. Shout out to the fans. All right, today's topics. We got one film review and then one food review. I'm going to be doing a Mr. Beast teriyaki. I've done Mr. Beast beef jerky, but I've never done their teriyaki one. So, there we are. And then we're going to be doing some Dman reviews, and then we're going to do a top 10, and then doing something different. I've done this before, but I haven't done it in a while. And I like to call this Ask Fears Anything. I will answer any question for you, any question whatsoever, within reason, your little heart desires. But also, I have made up a couple of questions that I'm going to read out to you guys. I typed this up. I have a little cheat sheet over here that I've typed out. I'm going to ask you guys some questions because some fans have been asking some questions, and they want to know the answers to them. So I just thought of some questions that the fans have been wanting to know, and so I'm going to get through those first, and then you guys can ask whatever you want. So I'm bringing that back. We haven't done it in, a long time. So get your thinking caps on whenever we get to that topic. All right, I'm going to open up the chat. I'm going to say hello, and then we're going to call Lantern, see how Lantern's doing, and then we're going to be rocking and rolling. All right, there we are. Whatever you want. That's right. I'm bringing that back. We haven't done it in, That's right. I'm bringing it back. I'm bringing it back. Yo! Let's see here. Hello. Building Legos is always a great use of time. This is true. This is very true. Hello there. Well, what's going on? What's up? Pop goes the weasel. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing great. Hope you're doing fantastic. All right. So, let me catch up with Lantern and just see how he's doing. And then we will get to everything. All right, let's call Lantern and see how he's up to. Everybody else should be in the chat here very, 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 very soon. And then we got Lantern's live tonight, so that should be good. I don't know if I'm going to go on. I may. I may go on. I may not. I haven't decided yet. So there's that. All right, I'm going to have Lantern spread the links, see how Lantern's day's going, talk to him for a bit. All right, let me give Lantern a call. By the way, my healthy snack today is peanuts, so, oh yeah. All right, Lantern, here we go. Lantern. Yo, Lantern. Twin, what's up, Twin? What's up, Twin? Lantern, wake up. Wake up, Lantern. Lantern, wake up. What the hell, Lantern? Where are you? Wait. Banjo?
No.
Oh, I thought it was Lantern.
No.
Oh, okay. All right, Banjo, go get me Lantern. Yo, Twin, what's up, Twin? Lantern, how you been, buddy? Pretty good. Lantern, did you have a nice day?
Yeah, they did.
I had a pretty good day. Very productive, Lantern. I did, this is my third live of the day. Probably won't be the last one. And guess what, Lantern? I'm going live! And then I got a lot of work done today, Lantern. And things have been good. And then I had a nice breakfast. I had some eggs and some oranges. Lantern, what did you have for breakfast?
Some sausage and biscuits.
Sausage and biscuits. Nice. All right, there we go. All right, Lantern. Well, I'm glad you had a good day. Did you have a nice nap?
Yeah, did you?
I had a wonderful nap. Lantern, after that Lego build this morning, I was dead tired. I think I got done at like 9 or 10 in the morning, and I slept all the way to like 2 something. So I was like, I need a nap. So yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Lantern, spread the link, and I'll see you in the chat.
Okay.
All right, Chunk!
Chuck.
All right. So Lantern's going to spread the link. All right, there we are. I'm going to call Dave, let him know I'm live, and then we're going to get going. We're going to get started. So, yeah, hope you're doing well. Where's my phone? There it is. All right. Hope everybody's enjoying their night. I'm going to try to get a live in before Lantern's, because Lantern's going live at like 9:30, 10-ish. So, yeah. All right, here we go. Dave? I don't know if Dave's going to pick up. He could be busy. All right, hang on. Let me call Mike and let him know I'm live. All right. Yo, 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 yo. Mike. Yo, what's up, dude? Hey, I just wanted to let you know I'm live. I already called Lantern. He's spreading the links. I tried to call Dave, but I think he's out and about somewhere. So just let everybody know, and I'll see you in the chat, all right?
All right.
All right, I'll see you soon, buddy. Peace.
All right.
All right, so Mike's on his way. I'm actually going to turn on my fan because it's a little hot. Give me 2 seconds. Let me turn on my my fan here. All right. There we are. All right. Good to see everybody in the chat. All right. I'm charging my phone right now. All righty. Let's see here. Let me just pull something up. And give me 1 second here. All right. We're going to start very soon here. And I just need to check something. Okay, let me just check something very quickly. Sorry, I should have this ready to go. I'm pulling something up, so give me 1 second here. All right. There we go. All right, let's see here. All right, there we go. And we just... All right, now we're ready to rock and roll. We are ready, my friends. Okay. And I do apologize to Dman. I have not done a Dman build in quite a while. So yeah. Yo! Hollywood Toy says, greeting Earthlings. How unique that you can still call your friends to let them know they're streaming. I am streaming. Yeah. Rewatch The Dark Crystal today. That is a movie I will never get tired of watching. You know what, though? I have never watched The Dark Crystal, so maybe I'll do a trailer review, and I'll give you guys my opinion, because that's a new one. I've never heard of that one. All right, so let me just put that down so I can watch it, because I'm kind of curious. All right, so let me just write this down real quick. And welcome to all the new people in the chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We've got some new followers. Got some new people. For all the new people, I create a podcast book, write everything down, keep all my notes in order, and then if I need to look down at something, I just look down. But it also keeps me on track of the show. So, The Dark Crystal. I've never heard of this one. The Dark Crystal. As you can tell, I love movies just a tad. So, The Dark Crystal trailer review. We'll do that in just a second. All right, there we are. So how's everyone's day? I hope everyone's good. I hope everyone's fantastic. Let's see here. Florida is like a tropical Dark Crystal. Dark Crystal is a Jim Henson classic. I've never heard of this. How often do you host your podcast? Every single day. I do it. I try to do it every single day. Sometimes, every once in a while, I'll get a little tired, but I pretty much do a show every day. Sometimes I'm on my friend Dave's. Sometimes I've been on my friend Mike's, podcast. I've been on other podcasts. Actually, I'm going to be on my friend Dan's Rebel Media podcast this Saturday afternoon, so look forward to that. I am so excited. It's always nice to host a show like this, but it's even better when you don't have to prepare anything. People are just asking you questions, and you get to come on a podcast, just hang out with your friends, and just have a ball. So I am ecstatic. I cannot wait for for that to happen. So there you are. All right, let's see here. It's an 80s movie. Okay, well that's good because I do like 80s movies. All right, well you know what? Let's start with that. I'm gonna watch the trailer and then I'm gonna review it. So here we go. So I think we'll start with that because that was a nice surprise. So let me just pull up another window. The Dark Crystal. All right, here we go. So The Dark, and I'm going to review it. The Dark Crystal trailer, and I'll give you guys my analysis on it. It's got a lot of puppets in it. 1982. I've never heard of this movie. So it looks like sci-fi fantasy. Okay. Well, let's have a watch.
Don't sweat the technique.
When kids start making money,
All right.
Chase has expert.
Here we go. Oh, nice. Good music right off the bat.
In a place outside time.
Oh, good narrator. Now we're talking. Okay.
Lies a mystical realm of sound and vision. A wondrous civilization.
Well, I can understand, Mike, why it's a Jim Henson production. There is puppets everywhere. But the puppets, they don't look like the Sesame Street ones. They look real. They look like real creatures. This is pretty good so far.
Where good and evil struggle to possess the dark crystal.
Nice! So far, so good. The sets are amazing. Good puppet work. I'm going to give it a big thumbs up so far. So far, the Dark Crystal for the win. Let's see here. Let's continue on. All right, good music, 1982 style. I'm going to give it a big thumbs up. I'm going to give it a rating 1 out of 10. I'm going to give it a solid. I'm going to give it a solid 9.4 out of 10. 9.4 out of 10. I definitely will add it to the list, my friends. That was a solid watch. I've never heard of it, but thank you for the suggestion. I will put it on my watch list, my friends. I absolutely will. That was some good stuff. That was some really good stuff. All right, let's see here. Fraggle Rock was the non-dark fantasy version of Dark Crystal. I love it that much that I named my daughter after the main female character. Oh, nice. Well, there you go. There you go. All right. Let's move on. Let's move on. All right. Time for a food review. Bada bing. Bada boom. There you are. All right. Have you seen Heavy Metal? No, but I've some of my friends online have told me about it, so it's definitely on the watch list. All right, so here we are. So Mr. Beast, which is probably the biggest YouTuber, you know, he's got over 500 million subscribers. So Mr. Beast. Let's see, teriyaki. And I try to do a food review whenever I can. Let's see here, teriyaki. Teriyaki food review. Food review. All right, here we go. So, okay, a little spice, a little heat. So, a little spice, a little heat. Good taste, absolutely good taste, good taste. Let's see here. I would recommend it. So I would recommend it. Good flavor, good flavor, good flavor. It's not too hot. It's the right amount of hot. So, not too hot. Just the right amount. Just the right amount. Big shout out to the fans. Just the right amount. And welcome. Let's see here. Welcome, Hunger and Pop Goes the Weasel. They are two brand new fans in the chat. I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome them with open arms, my friends. Welcome them with open arms. So yeah. Well, this one's not too spicy. It's just enough. So it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Let's see here. It's decent sized, you know, from here to here. Decent size. I'm going to give it a solid I'm going to give it a solid 9.6 out of 10. Yo, Dave, what's up? Hey, Dave, I got to call you real quick and ask you something. Dave, you got to try these. These are good. Hang on, real quick. Let me call Dave. Dave, pick up. I'm trying to call you. Or you can call me, buddy. Dave? Yo, Tinder Immortal, what's up? Dave, give me a call real quick. Give me a call, buddy. Give me a call. Tinder Immortal, how you doing? Dave says, yo, what's up? So I'm going to give it pretty good. Oh, hang on. Pretty good for the win. Good. It's pretty good. Dave, give me a call real quick. Nice. Tinder Immortal, what have you been up to? By the way, Tinder Immortal, I got a great Disney vlog coming up. I went to Disney a few days ago. I rode the Guardians of the Galaxy ride, and I'm going to give it a big thumbs up. I thought it was absolutely spectacular. All right, let me try and call Dave again. There we go. Dave, you rang. Yo, Dave, what's up? Hey, man, I got a couple questions to ask you. One, have you ever tried teriyaki beef jerky? I loved it. I just tried it. Big thumbs up. You ever had it?
I've had that stuff before.
You have? This one had a little spice. So the next time we
Sweetness to it, just a touch of heat.
You know what? This one wasn't sweet. This one had a touch of heat, a touch of spice, but not too much. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that bad. The next time, Dave, I've got some in my pantry. So the next time you come over, I'll have you do the same review, buddy, and we'll write it in your podcast book.
Okay.
Because I'd love to get your opinion on it, because we have some new fans in the chat. Pop Goes the Weasel and Hunger and Damn. You are, they don't know yet, Dave, but they will find out how quick you are. Your stomach is a steel trap, and we got the Last Chip Challenge sandwich coming very soon, buddy. And it's going to be fantastic. All right, I'll let you get back to the chat. I already told Mike. I already told Lantern. Everybody's starting to roll in now. I was wondering where everybody was. So, yeah. I'm going to say hello. What's up?
Actually installing a new AC unit.
Oh, are you? Nice.
Oh, yeah.
So how long did that take you? Have you been doing it all day?
No, only for the last couple hours. I just got into the window. I've just got to put
okay, so you guys
together now.
So you guys were without air conditioning for about an hour.
Yeah.
But now it's probably rocking, right? Now the AC's probably...
It will be once they get it kicked on.
Oh, okay.
I got what's called an inverter AC.
Yeah.
It actually uses less power. Plus it's one where
Nice.
part of it's inside and part of it's outside, and the window actually comes down between them.
Oh, that's what's up. All right, Dave, I'll see you in the chat. But I just wanted to make sure you were a go on the teriyaki.
Oh, teriyaki's that delicious.
It was. I just ate it, and I was like, damn, this is actually pretty good, buddy. So, yeah.
But a lot of times I usually go for the hotter ones.
Yeah, you go for...
Sometimes you
Yeah.
have to get those from a specialty shop.
Oh, we will, Dave, because I want you to try that hot stuff, man. That hot spice. All right, I'll see you back in the chat, buddy. All right, bye-bye. All right, well, Dave's a go on the teriyaki taste test, so we'll do that very soon. Tinder Immortal says, yo, what's up, Vic? Good to see Vic. Vic says, hey, Fears, cheers with some beers. Well, cheers, buddy. There you are. By the way, Vic, new mug. Oh, yeah. Cool. Did you see anything Halloween? Well, you know, Tinder Immortal, I would like to say yes, Tinder Immortal, but, you know, Fears has got to keep the fans wondering. I got to keep them guessing. So if I gave away all the secrets, then no one would watch the vlog. So you're just going to have to wait and find out. But between 1 through 10, Fears is leaning towards a 7. So if that doesn't answer your question, I don't know what will. But I'm not going to say what. You'll have to find out. It's coming soon. Oh, yeah. He eats the jerky or he gets the hose again. Well, no. Dave would never get the hose. I'm telling you, Dave's stomach is like a steel trap. So there you are. Yo, what's up, Lantern? He says, well, howdy, Fears. Well, howdy. Howdy, 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 howdy. He says, well, howdy, Mike. Howdy, Dave. Howdy, Vic. Howdy, Tinder Immortal. Lantern, don't forget about Tinder Immortal. Oh, yeah. Tinder Immortal says, whoa, Fears. What a cliffhanger. Well, you know, I can't be revealing all my secrets of the vlog. Then you wouldn't watch. All right. So what's next? Time for Ask Fears Anything. But before I have the fans ask me anything, I've got some questions prepared that you guys have been wanting to know the answer to for quite a while. So let me get through my questions. I wrote them down. I'm gonna ask them myself, give you guys the answer. Then you guys can go buck wild and ask me pretty much anything within reason. So ask Fears anything. I made a little cheat sheet. My cheat sheet's right over here. I'm going to be reading from it, because I know you guys have been wanting to know these questions for quite a while. All right, so ask Fears anything. All right, the first question that I am going to read to myself and give you guys the answers. Fears, why do you make so much content? Well, there's a couple of reasons. One, you gotta keep ahead of the competition in the community and the fans. If the fans know what I'm gonna upload and when I'm gonna upload, then it'd be kind of boring. So one day I'll just do 2 lives or 1 live. Today I'm gonna do 4 lives. You know, you never know. Or wait, so far I've done 3 lives. So you never know what I'm gonna. So there's really 3 answers for that. 1, I love making content. 2, you gotta stay ahead of the competition and the fans. And 3, the more content you make, the more subs you'll get. Oh, don't even go there, punk rock. No. Don't even go there. No challenges, buddy. Don't even go there. I put in my time with the challenges. So that's the answer to number 1. Number 2, could our YouTube community go 1 week without any drama whatsoever? You know, I would like to say yes, but I don't think so. I've yet to see 1 week of just peace on earth, goodwill towards men. I'm still waiting for it. So, is there hope? Yes. Do I think we're going to get it anytime soon? I don't know. We'll find out. All right. Question number 3 off of my list. Then you guys can ask me whatever you want. So I'm almost done. Fears, why so much anger? Why so much low patience? Okay. Well, they work hand in hand. I think sometimes the reason why I get so angry is because sometimes there's a couple of reasons. 1, I don't like bullies, so when people are fucking with me, of course I'm going to get angry. 2, a lot of it is out of frustration. You know, I'm trying to figure out my life, and I'll go for something, or I'll go for that job, or I'll go for this, I'll go for that, and either I succeed at it or I not. Like everyone's problems, you get angry sometimes out of frustration. So a lot of it has to do with frustration. And patience goes hand in hand with that. So if you're getting mad because you're frustrated, well, you're going to have slim to no patience. Has it gotten better? Yes. Do I need to continue to work on it? Absolutely. Later, I'm going to do a crown check in just a minute. So people have been wanting to know about that. Fears, what was your very first video upload on both channels? I know this one. On FearsMan26, I uploaded my trailer that I made for my short film on the main channel. It was called 5150 Trailer. Uploaded that. The very first vlog on the vlog channel was me going to the dentist in Missouri, where I'm from, and I was driving through a snowstorm because it was snowing. So in the vlog, you will see so much snow in it. All right, next question. All right, here we go. What's the coolest thing that you've gotten from a fan? Well, it's very subjective because anything I get from a fan, I love. I do have my favorites. Probably it's a split between the shirt that Visions made for me that had my dad on it. That meant a lot to me. And probably Dman, him and his wife making me a play button. Because I highly doubt I'm ever going to get a play button. Ever. Like a real one. But those two are high on the list. But I say that and I enjoy everything that the fans get. Okay. All right. Next. And this is my last one. Let's see here. Oh, I lost my spot. Hang on. What are 3 of the worst things that's happened to you online? Whew. 3 doesn't even begin to describe it. Pizzas, pizzas, and pizzas. Them constantly sending me pizzas. Not that I don't like pizza, but eventually, you get sick of it. An idiot from New Zealand that has no life called my parents. That was kind of nuts. That's number 2. And then number 3, probably a troll came to my front door. Psycho. So those 3 are pretty nuts. All right. Now you guys can ask me whatever you want within reason. So let the questions fire away. All right. Much love to the fans. Yep. Fear's looking like Van Damme in the face of God. Wow. Well, I appreciate it because I am no Van Damme, but I will take that compliment. I like his movies. Action hero. I do like his movies. Shout out to pizza. Oh, yeah. Make sure, though, it's pepperoni and sausage. Please. I would really appreciate it. Thank you. All right. Let the questions fire away. We haven't done this in quite a while. You guys can ask me anything within reason. You guys want to know something? Bam! Ask those questions. I'm ready. Fire away. Ask me whatever you want, my friends. And I'm going to write down the questions. So get your thinking caps on. Fears. Is it true they call you the cervix when you were in college? False. They did not call me that. So that would be a no. Are you going to Star Wars Celebration LA next year? Not LA, but I'm going to the Star Wars Celebration in Disney in Florida. I go every year. Every single year. Star Wars Day, May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. This is my favorite movie of Star Wars of all time. So I will be at Disney World. Pop goes the weasel. That one's just as good as the LA one. It's never disappointed. It's always a good time. It's always fantastic. I'm going to give it a big thumbs up. So number 1, Star Wars Celebration. So Star Wars Celebration. Question. All right, next question. All right. What's been your favorite Lego build? Oh! That's a good one, James. By the way, shout out to Farina Fan Texting Stories. James is the Pokemon master, and James is a dear friend. James, that's a hard one. Hang on. So many builds. I'll give you my top 3, James. The tomato. The Back to the Future car build. Back to the Future car. And then, any of the Christmas build. I'm sorry, the Halloween Ghost build. All right. Let's see here. So, James, it's kind of hard to pick between those 3. But, yeah, that's why I was like, give you a... See, what theme would you like your funeral to be? I would want a Western. Oh, nice. Probably anything to do with movies. Anything to do with movies, because movies is my life. So movie themed. So yeah. When all the spooky content starting, can we get a view of the Halloween tree? What? So you would like me to do a show in front of the Halloween tree, Tinder Immortal? We can do that. We can definitely do that. I'll have to pull the table over to the middle and then sit here and have the Halloween tree behind me, but I can do that. So, do you want a lot of shows in front of the Halloween tree, Tinder Immortal, or at least one? Let me know. Shout out to the 17 people watching, but I can do that. Yes. So number 5, yes for the Halloween tree show. And I may even do a live. I may even do a live of me assembling it. So there you are. Yes for the Halloween tree stream. Let's see here. That's a good theme. I want mine to be a rave. Oh, there you go. There you go. Let's see here. Can we get a speed dating stream? No. No, I'm good. I am good on that. All right, next question. I'm going to probably keep my dating stuff private. Even if whenever I get a new girlfriend, unless she wants to be in the vlog, I'll probably keep her separate from the vlog and my channel. You know, because I don't want any trolls to harass whoever I start dating. But as of right now, I don't have any ladies, but I'm a-looking. I'm a-looking. All right, next question. Next question. But I can do a Halloween tree stream. At least one for sure. At least one for sure. All right. Sorry, my lips are so chapped. It's ridiculous. All right. Next question, my friends. Next question. Do you think taking a girl to Waffle House at 2 a.m. is a good first date? No, I don't. That type of date is like after you guys establish boyfriend and girlfriend. Like you guys are chilling on the couch, you're watching a movie, all of a sudden your girlfriend says, "Hey, babe." And I'm like, "Yo, what's up? I'm getting kind of hungry. You want to go do a 2 a.m. breakfast run?" "Oh, sounds good, John." That would be more appropriate. That would be more appropriate. But not a first date. So, no Waffle House on the first date. All right. Yo, what's up, Jen? Let's see, Fears. You could find a way for a lady, but you wouldn't be able to stream and grow a meaningful relationship unless we stream the dates. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. Jen, I'm sorry. This next girl, whoever I date, I will ask her, I'll be like, "Do you want to be in the vlog? Do you want to be in the streams?" If she says no, then I'll leave her out. But I think that's wrong. I think that's wrong. I definitely think we could have a meaningful relationship. So I'm going to say you're wrong immensely. No offense. No offense. But you can have a relationship outside of the streams. So yeah, Mama Bear says, "Hi, Mike. Who is or was the strongest Jedi?" Ooh. Well, there's a few. There's a few. I'm going to say, Mace Windu. Mace Windu is pretty damn strong, even though he died. So Mace. Mace is very wise, very strong. Hollywood says, "Well, hey, little sister. I was just thinking of hours in the day if I dated you. I would want you more than your current free time." Well, obviously, Jen, if I had a lady, I would split up my time. I'd be like, all right, time for work, time for a nap, time for my lady, and then time for the fans and the vlogs, because I would not give up my vlog or my stream. I would just tell my lady, hey, can you give me an hour? Can you give me an hour? Can you give me an hour or two? And I think if she was a very supportive girlfriend, then she would allow that. So yeah. All right. Would you ever try Fortnite at some time, since they have Jason and Ghostface in the game? I know they have Michael too. So the answer is yes, I would. So yes to Fortnite. Yes to Fortnite. And James, I've watched people play it, but have I ever played it? No. So yeah. Let's see. Punk Rock says, as a truce, I'm glad I don't have to worry about that, Jen. Is that directed towards me, Punk Rock, or Jen? So yeah. So yeah. Did you ever hear the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? Nope. Nope, I've never heard of that. So, number 9, no. Punk Rock, we need you too much for you to date. Okay, I got it. It was directed towards Punk Rock. Oh. Well, you already got a man, Jen, so stop hitting on Punk Rock. Let Punk Rock, go out with the challenge master, even though he's not really gave Punk Rock a challenge to begin with, He keeps saying he's going to. Oh, I'll get around to it. No, you won't. I'm just saying. Just recently, they actually put Sonic the Hedgehog in. Oh, nice. There you are. All right, next question. Next question, my friends. Getting some pretty good questions here. I'm loving it. I used to do this all the time, but it's been quite a long time since I thought, you know what? I haven't had the fans just ask me a bunch of questions that's on their minds in quite a long time. So I was like, today's the day. So there we are. I can't help ladies love my stumps. I mean, I think the better question is why wouldn't they like the stumps, Punk Rock? They come up to you, they're like, wow, look at that handsome devil. He served our country, and, we have to pay it forward and give back to the, I forgot, you were in the Marines, right, Punk Rock? Marines or Army, I'm sorry, I forgot. Marines, right? So, already the ladies are like, ooh, look at that handsome devil. He served our country. So there you are. So that's why I posed the question. I think the better question is why wouldn't they like Punk Rock? I'm just saying. Think about that. Hollywood Toy says, so you haven't seen episode 3, Revenge of the Stiff? Yes, I have. I've seen it. I just, I must have missed that part, Hollywood Toys, about that story, because I don't remember that part, and it's been quite a while since I've watched Revenge of the Sith. It's been a while, at least a year or two. I mean, it's been a hot minute. So, yes for Revenge of the Sith. All right. Let's see. Marines. Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, it's either Marines or Army. 6'7". 6'7". That's right. That's right, y'all. All right, next question. Dig deep. Dig deep. You guys can ask me whatever you want. Within reason. Within reason. Yeah. By the way, new mug. Shout out to Hollywood Toys. The only place to live the movies. At Goodwill for... I took off the price tag. I think it was like $1 or $2, so I'm going to give it a big thumbs up. All right. Pretty good questions so far, my friends. Pretty good questions. Oh, yeah. All right, lay it on me. What else? What else? Tinder Immortal, you got a question for me? Mike, throw me another one. Throw me another one. Whatever you guys want. Whatever you guys want. I'm just waiting for more questions to pop up. Those itching, burning questions. I'm ready. Use me at your disposal. Ask me whatever you want. Let's see. Punk rock needs Lieutenant Dan legs. But you haven't got any legs, Lieutenant Dan. Yes, I know that. You wrote me a letter, you idiot. Well, Captain Forrest Gump, I had to see it for myself. And I am a man of my word. I said if you were ever a shrimp boat captain, well, I would be your first mate. Well, here I am. I'm a man of my word. Great movie. Great movie. So, number 11, great movie. All right. You ever worry about your collection going up in flame spheres? Yes. Because if anything ever happened, not just my movies, all my props, all my signatures of all the famous people that I met punk rock so far, it would be gone. So that would suck. So, let's see here. All right, I need to start another page because I was running out of room. Let's see. Why don't you like single-player games? I don't know who told you that, Hollywood. I never said I don't like single-player games, so if someone told you that, that's a lie. I like video games. I just like to play more with my friends. I used to be really into video games as a kid. Didn't matter if it was 2-player, 1-player. But as I got older, I started liking pinball more. But I still like video games. And it doesn't matter if it's a single player or 2-player. I like it all. So I don't know who told you that I don't know who told you that I don't like single player games, because I do. So it was probably a misunderstanding. So I do. I'm all for the single player game. So yes to single player games. All right, that was number 12. All right, let's see here. Let's see here. Favorite Resident Evil game? Oh, shit. That's hard. Damn. Oh, man, that's hard. Because I love me some Resident Evil. Man, pop goes the weasel with those hard questions. Damn. I'm going to have to do a top 3. I can't pick between the original Resident Evil, so Resident Evil 1 for PlayStation, Resident Evil 4, the original, the remake, it's all right. And then the third one, Resident Evil 7 all the way. That one is fucking brilliant. So Resident Evil 7. So yeah, all right. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see here. Do you have any consoles? Or if not, do you plan on getting any PlayStation? Oh, I do have some consoles. They are all back in Missouri, so I will list them off. So I've got my dad's old Atari. I've got PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2. I have an Xbox at home. Xbox. Super Nintendo. What else? Sega Genesis. A Dreamcast. Oh, wait. No, not a Dreamcast. Let's see. Atari, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, Xbox, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. Oh! Regular Nintendo. So Nintendo. I have the Zapper. I've got the running pad. I've got the joystick. I've got the little robot that sits on top of your TV and all that bullshit. I've got a bunch of computer games, Mike. It's just all in Missouri. So that answers your question. What's the next big trip? Well, I've got 2 big trips, Tinder Immortal, because I can't pick between them, and Fears has got to go on vacation, because I've been stressing out like crazy, as you guys have seen, and Fears wants to have 0 stress. Because a lot of things have been stressing me out. I won't mention any names, but there's one little prick, in mind that doesn't really know how to treat a friend, and he's been giving me a lot of drama and a lot of bullshit and a lot of lies and deceptions, and him running around losing his fucking mind because he's so delusional, it's beyond belief. I can't believe I can't believe, well, I don't think he'll ever be a contributor to society, but Lord have mercy. Oh my Lord. I don't know how that guy functions. So there's that. So, I definitely need a break. So Tinder Immortal, I've got 2. I gotta go visit my family next year for 2 reasons. 1, my nephew is turning 2, and my brother wants to throw another big birthday party like we did this year. The first one was fantastic. So, trip number 1, to visit my family. Plus, I want to visit all my family and all my Missouri friends, because I miss them a lot. Because unlike some people, to Fears, friends and family, there would be no John Fears without my friends and my family. So, there you are. So that's trip number 1. Trip number 2, at some point, Tinder Immortal, I don't care which one comes first. Either Hawaii, and while I'm there, check out all the Jurassic Park locations. Even have lunch where Dennis Nedry was having lunch. That would be great. So either I don't care which one comes first. Either Hawaii or to go to England and visit my British family. So most likely I want to do Hawaii first. So Hawaii. I've always wanted to go there and relax just for like a week. Just sit on the beach and just get drunk and smoke my cigars in eternal peace. So yes. And maybe meet some babes. Meet some hot, sexy babes. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. They're like, Fears, would you like to see up my grass skirt? We can do that. We can definitely do that. Oh, yeah. But it would be great to see my British family, because I have not seen my British family since 2012. So, one of those. I don't care which one. All right. Next. All right, let's see here. Where'd I leave off? When are you going to get those bad boys down here? What? Visions and Boo? As soon as they're ready. I've told them both, I can come visit you guys, or you guys can come visit me. Boo said he wants to come down and visit, like, soon. And I'm like, I'm ready. So I'm going to say as soon as possible, or as soon as they're, well, no, as soon as they're ready. As soon as they're ready. So as soon as they are ready. Because we've been friends for quite a long time. And I would love to hang out with them. So yeah, as soon as they are ready. That's another trip. I want to go and check out all the Goonie locations and hang out with Boo and hang out with Vision. So, yeah. Let's see here. Go to England, Fears, and visit Natty. Pfft. Pass. Natty is batshit fucking crazy. You know what I think about Natty? That's what I think about Natty. Pass. Pass, 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 pass. Pass. She drinks a lot. I didn't know she drank that much punk rock. And then punk rock showed me some videos. And I was like, oh my Lord. So yeah, I can totally recommend Japan to decompress and cleanse the spirit. That would be good, but I would love to go to. Oh shit, I forgot. Where did Bruce Lee? I think he grew up in Japan or China. I would love to go visit China, where Jackie Chan was born, because I love Chinese food and I love Jackie Chan movies. And hang on, let me find out where Bruce Lee was born. I think Japan, but I'm not, because I love Bruce Lee movies. And you guys ever seen that 1-inch punch shit? Oh my god. Bam! Like just like that, 1 inch away from your chest, and he knocked the guy clear across. And I was like, holy shit, don't fuck with that guy. So yeah. Hey Matt, I got a question for you. I had a brain fart. Where did Bruce Lee born? Okay, so you're talking over me. Hush your little mouth. I'm asking a question.
Got it. I'm all ears now.
Yeah, well, I mean, it would have been great the first time, so now I have to fucking repeat myself. So there you are. All right, so let's try this again. All right, so you're talking over me again.
Sorry about
Shh.
that. Go ahead and lay it on me again.
Yeah, well, shut up. There you are.
All right, I'll be quiet and let you take it from here.
Thank God for that. All right, so my question, the third fucking try, she's doing it again. You ready?
Yep, I'm ready whenever you are.
Well, this is the fourth attempt.
Fourth time's the charm. I'm not going to interrupt this time.
Wow, she's oh man, she's a bitch. All right, so the question is where was Bruce Lee born?
Good one. Let me check that for you. Bruce Lee was born in San Francisco, California on November 27, 1940, specifically in Chinatown there.
But where's his family originate from? Is it China, Japan? Where is it?
Let me look into his family roots for you. Bruce Lee's family roots are in China, not Japan.
Oh, just China. Okay, so he came from, his family was from China, came to California, and then he was born in California. Okay, so I would love to go to Japan and check out some Bruce Lee stuff, so that would be cool. Man, she interrupted me like 4 times. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Let me get the question out. So, yes, Japan for the win. Japan. All right, let me catch up here. Let's see. Well, where did I leave off? Sorry I haven't been able to reply to your long message, John. I've been moving. Well, I hope the moving's going well, Tinder Immortal. Not to worry. Whenever you get a chance, just respond back to me. No problem about that. Let's see. Hollywood says, as much as you are mad. Well, I'm not as mad, Hollywood Toys. I just think that this person does not know how to treat his friends and his family, and he doesn't care, and he does whatever the fuck he wants, and he won't listen to anyone. So I'm kind of getting used to it, and it's insane how this person acts. So yeah, anyway, be the bigger person and don't... Yeah, I agree. I shouldn't lower myself to that level. Name calling doesn't solve anything. That's very true. Very true. Neither does wishing death on people. Well, I haven't done that in quite a while, or saying you'd be glad if... Yep, I haven't done that in a while either, so I don't plan to do that. Let's see here. I was referring to your game collection. I've never played Revenge of the Sith, but I've watched it. So yeah. Those ladies in Hawaii will go crazy for the extensive Hawaiian shirt collection. Oh, yeah. Well, not just that. I want to buy some new Hawaiian shirts while I'm there. That would be nice. Yeah. Museum says, I don't think you've had actual Chinese. No, I haven't. That's why I want to go there, Museum, and get some authentic Chinese food. Some actual authentic Chinese food for the win. Because I would love it. I would absolutely love it. Because I've had the American version of Chinese food. But I want the real deal, man. You know? At least once in my life. That would be fantastic. It'll be okay, Fear. She was trying to help. No need to spank her. Well, I was about to give her a little spanking. You know? I asked the question. She kept interrupting me. I'm like, shh. Hush. Let me ask the question. Don't interrupt me. because that's annoying as hell. I'm like, she wouldn't even let me get it out. I was like, what the hell? I like Meta, but sometimes she's nuts. Anyway, let's see here. Fears, a man didn't hear you say hello earlier, and you told us how big of a piece of shit he was, and he, I don't know what you're on about, Jen. What are you talking about? Anyway, I don't know what you're on about. Let's see here. If you went to China, they would definitely mistake you for Tom Cruise. Oh, damn. Wow. I'm definitely not Tom Cruise, but that's very nice of you to say, Tinder Immortal. That's very nice. That's a very nice compliment. It's a very nice compliment. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. That's very nice of you to say. That's very nice of you to say. I really appreciate that. Ooh, that's some good coffee, man. I just got some new one, very strong. So yeah, I was talking about when you took the trash out today. No, I never called him a piece of shit. I said he was hard of hearing. I never called him a piece of shit. No. I said, hey, and he didn't hear me. And I said, I guess he's hard of hearing. That's what I really said. I didn't call him a piece of shit. Anyway, all right, next question. So far, we've gotten some great questions. We've gotten, 17. Let's try to go to 30, and then we'll move on. So crank out some more questions. So yeah, crank out some more questions. We're on 18, so let's try to go to 30. And then if you guys liked this, then I'll wait a couple weeks, I'll wait a couple months, and then we'll bring it back. Because I haven't done this in quite a long time. All right. Next question, please. Pretty please. But that's very nice of you to say, Tinder Immortal. And, yeah, just get back to me whenever you can, Tinder Immortal, because I had a question for you. That's why I messaged you. So, yeah. So, yeah. Oh, man. I'm a little tired. Oh. All right. Well, if you guys don't want to go to 30, then I'll continue on. But if you guys got... Well, hang on. Okay. Any more questions before I move on? Let me know. That was pretty good. We got about 17 questions in. So that was nice. I appreciate everybody's questions. So, yeah. Are you wearing a Halloween mask for... I'm sorry. Are you wearing a mask for Halloween? Yes and no. So for my actual costume, yes. Because I think I'm going to be Jason Voorhees, but Jason Voorhees from part 3. So when I'm that Tinder Immortal, I will be wearing my part 3 hockey mask. But I'm going to bring some other costumes back. Like I'm going to bring back the ranch dressing one, and I'll be wearing that one day while I'm doing my live. I'm going to bring back Snake Plissken one day, so I'll be wearing Snake Plissken. So yes and no. So yeah, so yes and no. All right. Question. Have you been able to get a hold of your long-lost friend Samuel? No, I haven't. I haven't even tried. Because I reached out, and it was kind of rude of him. Not even a text message, not even a phone call, nothing. And I left him a message a long time ago and said, hey, man, if you ever want to talk, I don't know what happened between us, but he never gave me a reason why. He just left the face of the earth, never heard from him. And I left him one more voicemail a long time ago. I said, you got my number if you want to talk. He never did. So I deleted his number. And then I I'd say about a year or two ago, he popped into the chat and said hello. And I said, hey, man, long time no see. And then I said, if you ever want to hang out again, Sam, let me know. And he said, I'll let you know, Fears. And then he's been gone again. So, the answer to that is no, I haven't been able to get a hold of him. Don't really want to, because apparently our friendship meant nothing, because he was just like, whatever, fuck you, Fears. And then not even a text, not even a phone call. Nothing. He was gone. So I was like, all right, I guess our friendship didn't mean anything to him. So yeah. That's a good question, Jen. When you close your eyes at night, what do you do? What do you see? A bunch of stuff. Sometimes I'm so exhausted, I don't even dream, Jen. I just go to sleep. Other times, when I do dream, like the last couple of dreams I had one dream where I was at my own wedding. And I couldn't tell who I was marrying, but all my friends and family were at the wedding. That was a nice dream. A few days ago, I had a dream about walking on the beach, and making a sandcastle with my nephew. So I was like, I can't wait for that day, to hang out with him when he's a little bit older, make an epic sandcastle. So mainly I see my friends and my family, Jen. Mainly. So friends and family. Because I'm very lucky to have some great friends and some great family in my life. And I never take them for granted. I never take the fans for granted either. Are you going to any parties? What? Around the holidays? In general, no. But around the holidays, Tinder Mortal, I always go to my church's Christmas party. And I always go to my church's Thanksgiving party. So yes, I am. So, yes, for parties. There. All right. But those were just two examples, Jen, of the recent dreams. Like I said the other night, I don't know who it was, but I just remembered it was in the same church that my dad married my mom, which is in downtown St. Louis, because they had to get married twice. Whenever I don't know how it is now, but back in the 80s, if you wanted to marry a foreigner, you had to marry them in their country first. Then my mom had to go through a shitload of legal stuff to get her visa, and now she has dual citizenship. So they got dual citizenship back in the 80s, and my mom still has it. I have dual citizenship as well. And then, so if I ever wanted to live in England, I could if I wanted to. And then that's why my mom and dad said, you should get it. So whenever we go to England, I never have to wait. I just show them my British passport. And on the way home, I show them my American passport. No waiting in lines. I mean, not lies. No waiting in lines. See, I'm fucking tired. No waiting in lines. Excuse me. So there you are. But yeah, so the two most recent dreams, Jen, was I was in the same church that my dad married my mom in downtown St. Louis. And it has a very small basement. And there's a banquet center down in the basement, but it's very little. It's a nice kind of homey Midwestern church. And then they have the where you do the service up top. And I couldn't tell the veil was down, and I just remember my buddy Eric and Trent and Randall was there, and Eric was my best man. Some members of the community was there, sitting in the stand saying, "Yeah, Fierce, finally, go get her, go get her." And they were cheering me on. I was like, "Thanks, guys, I appreciate it." But I couldn't tell who it was, and I'm glad because I don't know who I'm going to marry yet. And then the other one the other night was I was on a beach, and it was me and some of my family and some of my friends, and me and my nephew were making a gigantic sandcastle. And I was like, this is a good dream. It's a good dream. So yeah. All right, let's see. Let's continue on. Oh, that's sweet, Fears. Well, I think about my friends and my family a lot. Let's see. Have you ever woke up surrounded by a crone's dump in bed? Thank God. Scout's honor, that has never happened. Thank God. I need to knock on wood so it never happens. Thank God no crone's dumps in the bed. So no crones to the bones in the bed. All right, that was question number 23. So we got a couple more. So yeah. Let's see here. They still make you do that. Oh, do they? Okay, Jen. Because I remember my mom and dad, how they met is literally like something out of a fantasy. My dad was with his buddies. 10-second version. My dad was with his buddies. They were doing some military training in Italy. My mom was with my grandma and her best friend. They were on, well, the British call it, they were on holiday, but they were on vacation for the, Americans. And my dad's buddy came up to my dad and said, "Hey, John," because my dad's name is John. He goes, "What if this club is not worth it?" He goes, "What if we get in there and it's not worth it?" And they called them discotheques back then because it was all 70s. Yeah, peace, no war, and all that other crap. Psychedelic, groovy. Oh, no, peace, no war was 60s. Psychedelic, groovy was 70s, excuse me. So my dad's like, "Well, we're waiting in line, so it's probably going to be worth it." And then my dad's friend said, "Well, what if it isn't? What if we get in there, we waste our money, and there's nobody in there?" My dad said, "You know what? I'll go in there and check it out." So my dad paid a ticket. My dad went in, saw shitloads of people, and he was like, "Oh, damn, this is worth it." He came back out. He told his buddies, "Oh, yeah, there's like 80 people in this place. It's worth it." Then when he got in there, right away, he noticed my mom across the dance floor, and he basically told his guys, "The hell with you guys. I'm going to go talk to that sexy babe over there." And then his buddies were like, "What are you talking about, John? We just got here." And he's like, "Look, here's the deal. I get to hang out with you guys all the time, but that lady's just too good to not pass up." So he went up to my mom and said, "Would you like to dance? I'd like to buy you a drink." My mom said yes. They talked all night, and then my dad walked her back to her hotel room, and then my dad was there for a week, my mom was there for 2 weeks, and they started hanging out every single day. And then at the end, my dad's like, "Well, I gotta go back to America." And my mom's like, "Oh, well, it was nice to meet you." My dad's like, "Well, we gotta keep in touch. Like, I think you're really cool." And so back then, there was no cell phones, no nothing, so my mom gave her telephone number to my dad, and my dad gave his telephone number, and then they exchanged addresses so they could write. So for a year and a half, they wrote letters and were on the phone and all that. And then within the next year, my dad said, "Hey, Helen, like, I can do my training, my next bit of my training wherever I want. How about I come to England so we can hang out more?" My mom's like, "Oh, yeah." So then my mom would go to work, and she went to university, and then my dad would go to work, and then they started hanging out every single day. Then they got married. They came over here, and then my mom met my American grandma and grandpa, and they had a wedding here, and then good old Fears came in 1983. So just think about that. If it wasn't for my dad going in that discotheque, there would be no John Fears. Thank God he went into that discotheque. So there you are. There you go. There you are. All right, let's see. Let's see. Where did I leave off? Where did I leave off? But yeah. So it was a mind fuck and a half. I remember my mom said, Jen, she goes, "Oh my God," she goes, "it took us like 3 months to get my citizenship and my visa." And back then, I think you only have to get married once now, Jen. But back then, they were like, "Oh no. If you marry a foreigner, you got to get married in their country, and you have to get married in America." And my dad was like, "Well, why? Like, I'm only going to have one wedding." They're like, "Oh, no, you're not. You're having two." And my dad was like, "Okay, whatever." So, yeah. I think it's a lot easier now. Fears, what was your latest Blu-ray pick? Oh, you mean picks? There's not just one. There's a lot. By the way, what's up, Whole Milk? Well, like, what do you mean? Do you mean like my favorite recent watch or my favorite recent buy? Elaborate. I'll come back to it. Elaborate, whole milk. Because I need to know. Let's see here. My brother was born in St. Louis. Wonder if we're related. I don't know. Got the new AC unit installed. It's blowing cold air now. Well, thank God for that, Dave, because it rained, and now it's fucking humidity out the fucking yin-yang out there. When I took out my trash, so much fucking humidity out there, it was beyond belief. Anyway. What Hawaiian shirt would you wear on the first date? Oh, there's so many choices. Well, let's go to the closet, shall we? Let's go to the closet. Hang on, here we go. Because I need a visual aid. Let's go into the closet, shall we, and find out which Hawaiian shirt I would. Because there's so many in there. Let's see here. Oh, so many choices, so little time. I'll be honest, I like this one. That one's pretty, so I would either do this one or, let's see here. This one's pretty nice. That one, I'd either do that one or that one. Or I really like this green and orange one, Jen. So I'm going to say the green and orange one for the win. But any one of those three. But really, any of these would be fantastic. But green and orange for the win. Green and orange for the win. So there we are. Green and orange. But any of those are fantastic. So yeah. All right. So, that was question number 24. Green and orange Hawaiian shirt. All right. Let's see. Where did I leave off? Oh, this is a good one. Yo, what's up, Pixel? How does it feel like to kill a YouTube troll? Well, I've never killed a troll, but I've killed their channel. So, absolutely fantastic. Fears, you suck. We're going to take down your channel. No, fuck you. You're a fucking idiot. Hey, guess what? Channel, bye, gone. And then I go, ha, 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 tough kitty poo. And guess what? I still have my channel. And you're in a gutter just crying your little fucking eyes out and you don't have a channel anymore. It feels stupendous. So it feels good. It feels good to take down a channel. I haven't done it in a while because certain people have been leaving me alone a bit, but I will if I have to. That's why I am the takedown master. Oh, yeah. What's up, Pixel? Good to see you. Let's see here. Lantern, we're back. Oh, yeah, Lantern, did you get your channel back, or is someone hosting for you again? Let me know. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. Thank you. Tina's going to freeze. Well, depends on how low they set it. Like, Fierce keeps it at a cool, either 67 or 68, because any higher, especially if it gets hot outside, Jen, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Lantern says, hey, Dave, you rang. Very good, Lantern. Very good. Very good. Let's see here. Oh, thanks for the sticker donation. Wow, you have a great memory. Well, I've heard that story so many times, Tinder Immortal, that I kind of gave you guys the highlights. There's more to the story, but I gave you the highlights. And, we all know that Fears does not have a good memory unless I keep repeating it and memorize it. Once I memorize it, then it's locked in here. But like, that's why I've always been good at memorizing lines. I've only forgotten my lines whenever I've been in a play once, maybe twice. Normally, I've got them memorized, locked, and loaded, ready to go. So, yeah. All right. England in the 80s was a swinging time. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, when they met Vic, it wasn't even the 80s. It was... My mom and dad met in 1978, and they were married in 1980, and then I came along in 1983. So, yeah. Yo, Strong Bear, thanks for all those pumpkins. So, Lantern, whenever it's Halloween time, Lantern, and I have to use the restroom or leave, instead of spamming tomatoes, Lantern, I want you guys to spam pumpkins like Dave is doing right now. That would be great. That would be fantastic. So, yeah. Thanks for the gold coin. Dave says Mandalorian. Oh, that would be a good costume. Oh, yeah. That's right, Lantern. Look at all those tomatoes, y'all. Lantern, you got to be spamming the pumpkins, though, around Halloween time. There you are. Hawaiian shirt from Hawaii, gonna be epic. I know, Tindor Moto, because I've got a lot of cheapo ones from Walmart, and some of my family has bought me one. Like, my brother's bought me an authentic one off a Hawaiian website and mailed it to me. So has my mom, but I've never went to Hawaii and actually been like, oh, I'm gonna go in a Hawaiian store. Sometimes they sell Hawaiian shirts, like, on the beach, and I'm like, I want that one. Give me that Hawaiian shirt. I'm in Hawaii. Give me that one, you know? So there you are. So it's going to happen at some point. I don't know when, but it will happen. It's on the bucket list for sure, my friends. But Lantern, you got to do me a solid. Around Halloween time, Lantern, you got to be spamming the pumpkins. I'm just, please. So yeah. Yeah. Interesting, you like Thanos with the snapping. I never said I like Thanos. I don't mind Thanos. I think he's a good villain. Yeah. He's not my favorite villain, but he's one of them. He's one of them. Jen says, Fears, I'm cold at 78. Oh, no. That would be too hot for me. No. Solid 69, 68. Perfect. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Mr. Lantern. Thank you for the pumpkins. Thank you. There you go, Lantern. See, now you're getting it. Oh, yeah. Mr. Lantern. Thank you. All right. So, to answer Whole Milk's question, what is my most recent best Blu-ray find? There's two. Probably the Hunted, because I've been looking for it for so long. The Hunted, and probably because I've been looking for this for quite a long time. So this, you know what? I'm going to go with this. But I'm not going to watch this until Visions comes back into the chat. So yeah, because he's a little upset with me right now, and he's taking a break. So I'm going to write this one down. So yeah, that was question number 26. So yeah. So there we are. All right. 4 more questions, and then we'll move on. So, ask me 4 more questions. Fire. Thanks to the 22 people watching, my friends. You guys are awesome. I knew you guys would love this segment, because I haven't done it in quite a while. So, yeah. So, there we are. It's nice to go back and do a different topic, one I haven't done in quite a while. So there we are. Oh, yeah. You guys would love this segment because I haven't done it in quite a while. So, yeah. Oh, hang on. I was just refreshing the page to see how many likes. Thank you for the 2 likes. Jen says, where are Boo and Visions and Dman? Well, Visions, he got a little mad at me, Jen, and I called Boo a baby, and so, of course, Visions was like, Fears, you know, I'm not going to put up with that. That's my brother, so he got a little mad at me, so he's taking a break. Boo, me and Boo are good, because Boo was in my chat the other day, so I don't know where Boo is. I can message him and let him know that I'm live. And then D-Man, maybe he's busy with his lady. I have no idea where D-Man is, you know. I don't expect everyone to always get to my show, but when they do, I appreciate it, so I'll let him know that I'm live. Yo, D-Man, it's Fears. Coming at you live with another live, buddy. Just want to let you know that I'm live. Come and hang out in the chat. And then I'm going to message Boo. Yo, Boo, it's Fears. Back at it again with another live. If you're not too busy, come and hang out in the Chizat. All right. Hope to see you here. There you go. All right. So, that was question number 7. I mean, 27, Jen. I don't know where they are, so I don't know. They're probably busy with stuff. So, yeah. What's up, Dave? Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, 3 more questions. Let me know. 3 more questions, and then we'll move on, my friends. Oh, yeah. It's been a good show so far. Pretty good show. Oh, yeah. All right. Pixel, you got any more questions? Let me know. Cave, ask me a question. Go for it. Let me know. Well, howdy. Howdy, howdy, howdy. All right. Any more questions? If not, I'm going to move on. We almost got to 30. What's your favorite Fortnite skin? I don't even know what that. I've never played Fortnite, so forgive me, Cave. I'm gonna have to fact check that. Hey, Meta, I've never played Fortnite. I've watched people play Fortnite, but what is Fortnite skin?
Good question. Let me break that down for you. In Fortnite, a skin is just a cosmetic outfit that changes how your character looks. It doesn't give you any gameplay advantage. They range from simple recolors to wild designs like superheroes, Star Wars...
Oh, then anything to do with Ghostface or Michael Myers. So I'm going to put that down because I've seen people play as that. Because a couple of people that I follow on TikTok, they play all that Fortnite shit. So, Ghostface or Michael Myers. It doesn't matter which one. I like them both. So, yeah. All right. Let's see. Oh, I thought you were a fan because of the merch in the background. Oh, well, no. The only reason why I bought that, Cave, is I was doing shopping the other day. And you guys know I love my Lego builds. And I always try to find a Lego build that represents something. So, Cave, I'm walking through the aisles and I'm doing a live. And I'm like, yo, guys, what's going on? Back at it again with another live. And, I'm going like this. I'm like, let's check the Blu-ray gems, shall we? Let's check the Lego builds. So I go through. And all of a sudden I see this, Cave. And then I see it on the box. And what does the box say? Tomato head, tomato face. You know, the fans are always calling me tomato face because of my sensitive skin. And I thought, oh, I have to. I have to do that one for the fans. I'm like, that's perfect. Because the trolls first started calling me tomato face, tomato head. I just laughed. I never really took offense to that because I know I have sensitive skin. Then the fans started saying tomatoes. I just rolled with it because I do love tomatoes on a bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich. I love ketchup. So I did this morning cave, and then I customized it. Look, bam, bam, for Fears. So I customized it. Oh, yeah. Fearsman26, Fears Vlogs. Subscribe. That's right. Oh, yeah. So I had to do it. So that's why I did that one. So, yeah. If you could pair two characters in a buddy cop movie, who would it be from any genre? Oh, damn. Oh, shit. That's a tough one. Pixel, I've got two. One, I would play myself, John Fears, and then I would team up with Fears Man. That would be fucking great. So, Fears with Fears Man. So, Fears with Fears Man. And then I would pick me and Randall. I wouldn't care what type of cops we would play, Pixel, but me and Randall have got to do like a buddy cop film. That would be fucking great. So, me and Randall. Because Randall's a dear friend of mine. All right, so there it is. Jason and Michael Myers buddy killer cop series. That, I thought about that too, but then I thought, well, that's more of a horror movie. He said a cop movie, so. Or that one, Pixel. I'm going to write that one down too. Hang on. Michael and Jason. It would be a boring TV show because those two fuckers never talk. Michael doesn't talk. Jason doesn't talk. They just stare. And then they stalk people and kill people. So that would be quite boring. But I would love to see it. So, yeah. Alright. Alright. Where did the foil ball go, ladder? Oh, it's here. That's here. Oh, that would be a good one. MacGyver and Mr. Bean. Oh, yeah. Yo, what's up, Dan? Axel Foley teams up with... Oh, yeah. Save Riggs. Call the movie. Oh, yeah. Beverly Hills Weapons. Fuck yeah. That would be a good one. Nice. Any of those. But for sure, Michael and Jason, and for sure, Fears and Fears Man, and then me and Randall. I don't care what. Randall plays the captain. I play a sergeant. Whatever. Me and Randall for the win, for sure. Because I would love to be in a movie with one of my best buddies, and that is Lord Randall. How artest thou? Thou wast doing glorious and wonderful and divine in thy own kingdom. That's right. All right, Dan, since you just got here, Dan gets the last question. Dan, ask me whatever question you want, because we're about to end the segment of Ask Fears Anything. So, Dan, you get the last question. Dan, since Dan just got in the chat. So, make it a good one, Dan. Make it a good one. And then we're going to move on. So, yeah. No, I'm not ignoring your comments, Lantern. No, I don't hate you, Lantern. We're buddies. We're pals. I'm trying to keep up with the chat, Lantern. I'm sorry. Lantern says howdy, Rebel Media. Fears doesn't like Lantern anymore. That's not true, Lantern. That's not true. Seamus is behind you, and he's stealing your foil ball, Fears. Is it about hair, I swear? Oh, thank God it's still here. Thank God. Oh, my God. Lantern, you were scaring me there for a minute. Just a tad, Lantern. All right, Dan, ask me a question. Go for it. Think of a really good question, Dan. Dan gets the last one. All right. I'm just waiting for it. The anticipation is rising. Okay, if you could have any superpower, what would it be? But then what would your weakness be? And it has to coincide with your power. Oh, damn. Well, since Fears is lactose intolerant, no milk products whatsoever. But oh, man, that's hard to have it coincide with the power, because I've always thought flying would be cool. So my favorite power would be flying, but I don't know how they would coincide with. That's a hard one. Damn, that's a good question. Fuck. Oh, shit. I'm sorry, Dan. I don't know if I can have them coincide with each other. This would be the weakness. No milk products whatsoever. And my favorite superpower to have, I think, would be flying. So flying and a weakness for milk products. So flying and milk products. All right. I tried because I was like, that's hard. I was like, I don't know how you can coincide those things. I was like, oh, shit. So my bad, buddy. Epic fail for Fears. I'm so sorry. Oh, fuck me. I'm sorry. Fuck you, Fears. Yeah, I know. Hilarious. All right. Next. Top 10 things that represent Star Trek. Top 10 Star Trek symbols and why. All right, here we go. Star Trek symbols and why. Number one, the ship. Without the ship, you wouldn't have Star Trek. You know, without the ship, you wouldn't have the 5-year mission and explore. So the ship, the Enterprise, any version of the Enterprise, I don't care which one. The Enterprise. Give me 1 second here. Did I? Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure, Dave. I was making sure that I watched your trailers from yesterday. I wanted to make sure before I ended the stream. I watched Humanoid Remake. I watched Snakehead Terror. Yeah, I'm all caught up on my movie trailers. All right. The Enterprise, number 2, the Starfleet badge, because without the badge, that's the Universal Translator. So, Universal Translator. Because without that, you wouldn't be able to talk to all the alien life. Number 3, everybody on the face of the planet, whether you like Star Trek or not, knows what a phaser is and a communicator. So, phaser, communicator. Even if you don't watch, you've seen it. The Starfleet, what do they call it? The Starfleet, flag from Starfleet Academy. Starfleet flag. You know what? I'm going to go with Dan's, the holodeck. I would love to hang out on the holodeck. And you know what I'd recreate? Babes! Lots and lots and lots of babes. And lounge. Lots of lounge. Lots of babes. Babes feeding me some lounge. That would be nice. Babes going through the drive-thru with Veers, you know, during the lounge. A lot of good stuff. Holodeck. Thanks for the star, Dave. I appreciate it. Man, Dave is rocking on the donations. You know what, Lantern? Time for a crown check. Here we go. Time for a crown check. All right. In 8th place is Whole Milk. 6 is Pop Goes the Weasel. 4 is Punching the Clown. 3 is Tinder Immortal. 2 is Pixel. And coming in hot is Dave. So there we are. So big shout out to Dave. I can't thank you guys enough. I appreciate that. That's a good one, Dave. I'm going to go with uniforms as well. So uniforms. And Dave, the next time we do Trek Talk, I've got some more epic topics for us to talk about. Dave, get your thinking cap on. I want you to come up with some topics too. All right, I need 3 more symbols. I'm going to go with 10 forward. 10 forward. They're always hanging out in 10 forward. So 10 forward. On any ship. Let's see here. You know, Dave, I'm going to go classic. Classic. The Galileo. The very first shuttlecraft you ever see on camera, ever. The Galileo. And then number 10, the Transporter. Beam me up, Scotty. Oh, yeah. And Dave has been telling me that season 4 of Strange New Worlds is coming in hot. And I was like, well, I cannot wait. Felix, what's up? I'm presuming that Felix is a guy. I don't remember the McDonald's thing, so my apologies. But hi, Fears. I'm back from the McDonald's stream. I'm trying to remember. You're gonna have to help me, Felix. Spark my memory. When and where and what did we do at McDonald's? Let me know, because I'm racking my brain and I cannot remember what happened. But just kind of give me some hints, because I don't recall. But good to see you again. My apologies. So yeah. All right. Well, howdy, Tina. Howdy. Oh, yeah. All right. Well, now I'm trying to remember what stream that was. I don't recall. Anyway. All right. Last, but certainly not least, I'm going to watch 4 Dman videos, and then I got to get out of here because I need to take a shower before work. Food is calling my name. I'm getting a little hungry. So, yeah. So, the last thing that we watched, because it's been a while since I've watched a D-Man video. Let's see here. Where was the very last one? Oh, I know where we were. Okay. I know where we were. So, we got to some trailer reviews. We got to Ask Fears Anything. We got a food review. We got to the Star Trek one. So, I'm going to wait, and I'm going to review this tomorrow, my friends. So, yeah. So, tomorrow. But, tonight's watches, I'm going to finish. I'm about halfway through Wicked for Good. So, I'm going to finish Wicked for Good. And then, if there's time, I'm going to watch. Here's all the TV movies. Now that I'm finished with all 5 seasons of The $6 Million Man, now all the TV movies that came after. So, there was 3 movies that came after. The Return of The $6 Million Man and The Bionic Woman. The Bionic Showdown. The $6 Million Man and The Bionic Woman verse each other. And then they finally get married. Bionic Ever After. So, if there's time tonight, I'm going to watch The Return of the Bionic Woman and the $6 Million Man and finish this. Oh, yeah. All right. So 4 D-Man videos, and then we got to skedaddle. So, got to save room for some stuff tomorrow, my friends. But it's been a good show. So, and D-Man, I apologize. I haven't got a chance to review some D-Man videos in quite a while, but did some different stuff, tonight. I hadn't, I thought I would bring back an old topic. We haven't asked, we hadn't done a Q&A with Fears in quite a while. And there you are. So the next time we do it, I'll wait a couple of weeks, I'll wait a couple of months, and we'll do it again. So get those thinking caps on for some more questions, because I have not done a Q&A in forever. All right. Let's see, where did we leave off on D-Man? Let's see here. He has been working away for a while. Okay, so I was done with all of the, oh my God, he has been working away. A lot of Indiana Fears. A lot of Indiana Fears he's been making. Oh, that's what's up. Oh my God. Wow. I'm excited. A lot of Indiana Fears he's been working on. Wow. I'm excited. Oh my God. All right, I left off with, I was past the squirrel version of the, what was it? The Smurfs. So now we're getting into the space. That's right. Okay, so hang on. Let's see here. Where did I leave off here? Hang on. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I was past Sturgis. Yep. So now I'm on... That's right. I was past all the surges. John had a bad night. Okay. So John had a bad night. So bad night... Part 1. That's right, because the Smurfs was before Sturgis. That's right. Okay, so John had a bad night. Part 1. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. It looks like I'm a vampire hunter in this one. Oh my lord! What now? Oh God!
My name is John, and I'm here to hunt the monster.
Nice! I'm a monster hunter. Well, that's not really me having a bad night. That's me kicking ass and taking names and taking down zombies and mummies and Bride of Frankenstein and Mummy and all sorts of crazy shit. So I'm going to give that a 10 out of 10. So 10 out of 10. Bad Night, Part 2. Okay. I guess it's going to become a bad night. Oh, Lord. Here we go. Part 2.
I believe the monsters inside haven't kicked the door open.
Oh, Lord. That is a big skeleton. Well, because there's a skeleton in it, solid 9.5. All right. Bad Night 3. Okay.
I shall destroy the monster! O-E-S.
Oh, OBS! No! This really is a bad night. OBS. Oh, shit. You know, I'm a tad miffed. You know, OBS is going to haunt me in my dreams now. D-Man, I'm a tad miffed. -3 out of 10. All right. How dare he bring the OBS into Fears' life? Bad Night 4. So I guess I was dreaming because I'm on my couch, in my Hawaiian shirt, in my hat. I'm having a nap. I'll be honest, D-Man, you forgot my Ghostbuster blanket. It's all in the details, my friend. Come on. You know, because I will not sleep on that couch without my hat off like this, and then like that. I must have my Ghostbuster comfy blanket, and then naps, lots and lots and lots of naps. I'm just saying. All right, let's watch this. But it starts off with me napping. So already we're off to a good start. I'll be honest, I don't snore though, but that's okay for for short films.
I just had the spookiest dream about OBS.
That was nuts. My eyes got about that big. That was funny. So, Dman, you redeemed yourself today. I'm going to give that a solid 9 out of 10. And then I'll do one more. One more. So we're gonna stop at, let's see, we're gonna stop at Bad Night for Fears Part 5. Okay. Oh, hang on, I lost my spot. Give me 1 second. Oh, and Zoom Visions and his girlfriend is in this one. Oh, Lord. Oh, God. What now? Uh-oh.
That was scary.
Oh, shit. So, it pans out of my apartment. Visions is standing there. He's got chicken bones on the table, and he's gazing into his crystal ball. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Oh, Lord.
That was scary.
Was it a dream, John?
Oh, shit. It wasn't a dream. Oh, my God. Visions, you sly devil, you. Always the prankster. Gotta love that goth humor. All right. Bad Night, Part 5. Well, because there was a lot of goth humor in that, I'm going to give it a 12 out of 10. A 12 out of 10. All right. That's a good place to stop. We're going to take off for the night, but man, that was fun. A lot of thrills, chills, spills, a lot of goth humor. Just a little bit of humor, but, nonetheless. Oh, yeah. Well, Fierce loves you guys, and Fierce cares about you guys. I'm going to skedaddle on out of here. I'm going to catch up with the chat, and then that food in my fridge is calling my name. But be sure to check out Mr. Lampy coming up around 9:30, 10-ish. Yo, what's up, Joey? Joey, you missed my Lego build this morning. Since everyone calls my sensitive skin tomato face, I did, in fact, make a tomato, Joey, and I customized it. Bam! A Fierce tomato. There we are. Oh, yeah. Now we're talking. Well, big shout out to the 22 people. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for all the donations. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Let me catch up with the chat here. The last thing I read was Pixel saying, Lantern, you should be the number one. Well, we'll see. I'll do a crown check. D-Man the Demon. I know. D-Man's got a lot of dark humor, too, Joey. I don't know if it's as dark as Visions, but he's got some dark humor there. But he's a genius. Tinder Immortal sent me a treat. Thank you for that sticker donation, Tinder Immortal. I appreciate it. You're a very good friend. Lantern says, well, howdy, Joey, with the numbers. Well, howdy. Jen says, D-Man, the squirrel. That's right. Time to wake up, Fears. I'm trying, Lantern. I'm a little tired. Yo, what's up, Big JH99? Oh, yeah. Dave says, can everybody like and subscribe to Fears? Yeah, I would appreciate it. All right, I'm going to skedaddle, but cheers. That's right, Dave. Embrace the tomato, be the tomato, cherish the tomato. I have. I've embraced it. I love bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwiches. I love ketchup on my hot dog. I love ketchup on my burger. I'm going to give it a big thumbs up. Big thumbs up. Anyway, what a great day. Fears is in a really good mood. Happy-go-lucky Fears for the win. Yesterday, I was not happy-go-lucky Fears. I was quite miffed. But today I had a very good day. Probably because somebody wasn't, bugging the hell out of me, and being a complete dickhead, So there you are. All right. I'm taking off. But Fears loves you guys. Fears cares about you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace. Deuces. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my buddy Pixel. Lord Pixel, Lord of the Pylons, Strong Bear 19, Hollywood Toys, the only place to live the movies. Oh yes. Mama Bear 06, Mr. Lantern, coming in hot. Mr. Lantern 1986. Follow Dman with those epic swirl videos. My God, they are fantastic. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Subscribe to Castlevania, one of the greatest video games of all time. And you guys know it's true. Oh yeah. Simon with that... Oh, what the fuck is that weapon called? That swinging ball. Give me a second. Because now I'm curious. Hey, Meta. I got a question. What was that ancient weapon where it had a handle and a ball and chain on it? And usually the ball had spikes on it, and you would swirl it around, and you would hit your victims with it. What was that called?
Oh, I know exactly what you mean. One sec. The weapon you're describing is called a flail.
A flail?
A wooden handle connected by a chain to a spiked iron ball that you'd swing around to build momentum before striking. The medieval version was also called a morning star, when the spiked ball was mounted directly on the shaft instead of on a chain.
So originally it was a flail, and then it became a star.
Not quite the other way around. The flail came first as that ball on a chain design you described. The morning star...
Well, that's what I just said. See, you have to listen. She does not listen. I said, that's exactly what I said. I said the flail came first, then the star.
You're absolutely right.
There you go. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. All right. Well, there you go. You learn something every day. Well, back to my plugs. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my buddy Vic Rule 6666. Vic, another friend, another movie master. Oh yeah. Check out Dan Rebel Media. I'm going to be on his show Saturday afternoon. I cannot wait. So you guys got to tune in. When I get more details from Dan, I'll give you a precise time of when we're going live. This will be the first time someone's going to be interviewing me in quite a while. I've been on other podcasts in the community, outside the community, but it's been quite a long time since someone's been interviewing me. Vic says, Fears AI is stupid. I couldn't agree more. You say something. I know I was right. I was 100% right, and then she says you're wrong, and I'm like, no. So I try to be as patient as I can with Meta, Vic. I really do, but sometimes it's very annoying. Anyway, like, comment, and subscribe to Tommy NC 2010, and follow my buddy Boo. Very good artist. Follow Vic Rules 6666. He's a great comic book artist. Hell yeah. Follow Fresh Crumbles. Another good artist. Follow my buddy Visions. Exhume Visions at exhumevisions.com. Another fellow artist. Buy some cool merch. Why? Because he's my buddy. And he actually makes some pretty cool fucking merch. He does. All right, and last, but certainly not least, follow this handsome devil, Fears, sweet little golden angel Fears. I've never done anything wrong in my life. Sweet little golden angel Fears. I'm just joking, by the way. Follow Fears at FearsMan26. That's my TikTok, all one word. Follow FearsMan26, that's the main channel on YouTube. And follow my second channel, the channel that you're watching right now, at Fears Vlogs. And Fears loves you guys. And Fears cares about you guys. And I'll be back when the day is new. And Fears will have more videos for you. And we'll have things that we'll all want to talk about. Fears loves you. See you next time. Peace!